All right, welcome everyone. Today I have a guest interview with a guy who was on my program about 1.5 years ago. And his name is Razvan. And in today's video, basically I will show you his pictures, and he also will share his story, how it worked out for him, and what happened after, and what kind of results he got, and so on. So welcome Razvan. Thanks you for joining the call.
My hair loss started like when I was 18. And it got to a point that I had like skin patches. You can see in this picture. Hair was really, really thin. I keep it like a medium length because you could see like my scalp, and also the temples were receding. The crown area was really thin, and I used to have like this long, dark, thick hair, and it was really devastating for me. And the worst was like when I was 20, like you can see in this picture.
You had like diffuse skinning, right?
Yeah, and I couldn't like style it anyway because it would show, like the scalp was showing, and I could not. I was always combing the hair backwards to hide it, but you can do that to an extent. It would also in the sunlight, or when it's not dark outside, you can see like the scalp. Yeah.
Right. And how would you say did your hair loss started? Right? Did you notice like it started like slowly, right? And what happened at the time when it started? Could you tell a bit more?
Yeah, it started like slowly, and the first thing I noticed was like the temple area where it was receding, and then the crown area started to thin, but it was slowly. Like the first year, I noticed it, but it was not so obvious. And like the second year, like when I was 20, it really started to pop, and I had massive like hair loss. Like you could see it like in the shower, in the sink, everywhere.
Right.
Like in the comb when I was combing my hair. Yeah, it was really bad.
Right. And at that time, like, did you have a scalp problems as well, like itchiness or redness or tension or those kind of things at that time?
Like you made me conscious that I had a scalp inflammation that I did not know about, and we started like treatment for that. I didn't know that I had a scalp inflammation. Yeah, but I had also scalp inflammation. Yeah.
Right. And I remember before you started with my program, you did take Finasteride, right? Is that correct, Razon?
Yeah, like I watched your YouTube videos, and I started with Finasteride or Propecia, and it stopped like the shedding, but I was not gaining density. You know, the only thing that was helping was with the shedding. Regarding the shedding.
Right. So it kind of slowed it down shedding, or did it stop shedding completely?
Like, I think it slowed down, and it completely stopped shedding when I took the supplements.
Right. Okay. So it was like a combination between Propecia or Finasteride and supplements that worked for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Like this picture here. What time was it taking this picture?
That picture was when I was 18, I guess, and you could see like the horseshoe pattern starting to take shape. Like I was losing hair at the temples, and it was not like that. Like my hairline was in front with like a centimeter or something, and in this picture it was receding. I did not have the scalp problems here, like the crown area and the top of the scalp, but it was receding at the temples. Yeah, and you could see because it's like a circle, like the.
I can see it's a problem. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And at that time, you kind of noticed that you had a hair loss, but you didn't do anything about it, right?
Yeah, because I thought that it would stop by itself, but it did not stop. It was getting worse and worse.
Right. And just to ask you, your family history regarding hair loss, how is it?
Like, I have a grandfather that was in the worst case of hair falling. Like he had only the sides. Like the worst case, and I have a father that also does not have the temples. Like he had a horseshoe pattern. So I guess every guy in my family is bald or has
Right.
very little hair. Yeah.
Right. Right. Okay. So you kind of knew that things are going in this direction when you first noticed hair loss.
Yeah, but I hoped that they would stop to an extent, but they didn't stop. So family genetics are very important regarding hair loss. Yeah.
Right. Right.
In my family, guys don't have hair. Like, yeah.
Right. And did you ever kind of consider hair transplantation or PRP or those kind of things?
Yeah, I always thought about hair transplantation because it's something that everyone does nowadays, and I did not know that you could stop it without a hair transplantation, you know. And yeah, so that's what I did. I tried to stop it without. You helped me, and yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, I will take another picture of you just to show you how things are going. And this picture here is also of your hairline or temple area. Could you tell a bit more about
Yeah,
this one?
yeah, sure. So here it it was back like a centimeter or two. The front of the hairline, like in the middle, that's where like my hairline was with the temples also. So you can see it was receding pretty much. And in like 2 years time, when I was 20, I did not have those hairs at the temple at all, and it was really really bad. Yeah.
All right. And at what time did you take this picture? Was it also when you were around 18 or was it?
Yeah, yeah. It was when I was 18. Yeah.
And what age were you when you joined my program? Was it?
I was 20. Like I was 20. Yeah.
Okay, so you had like a hair loss for 2 years before you actually joined my program.
Yeah, yeah. We started the program like we kept it for like 1.5 years. So I'm still in your program. Like I'm still talking with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see that it was really bad. Like I could not hide it. Like in the sunlight, you could see like the skin, and if it was light outside, yeah, it was really bad. In a room with light, you could see my scalp, and I could not hide it because if I combed it like down, it would show skin. If I combed it up, it would also show skin. Yeah, it was really bad. Yeah.
All right. And just to ask you, when you are shedding here at the worst times, how did the endings of the hair did look like, Razon?
In the beginning, when I had the inflammation, the endings of the hair were like a little white with yellow. But after I stopped the inflammation, there were like normal hairs, like just a tiny bit of white, which is normal. But it was not like it was when I first started. There were like
Right.
big bulbs of white. Yeah.
Right, right. And when hair loss kind of started at that time, did you have also a kind of stress in your life or those kind of things, or how do you say?
No, I'm not a stressed person, and I was not stressed. And it was all like genetics factors, you know, like the
Yeah.
guys in my family don't have hair. Yeah.
Let's take next one. So this is basically 1 month into my program, right? After you join
Yeah,
program.
like that's 1 month when I was only on Propecia or Finasteride. Yeah.
And before you joined my program, how long time have you been on Finasteride?
I think 2-3 months. Like when I message you on Facebook, yeah. I think 2-3 months, yeah, something like that.
Right. And I remember also is that you mentioned that when you joined my program because you are shedding, you had like you first had kind of stopped the shedding, and then you had again shedding, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I had I started with Propecia,
Right.
and it's slowly, like it slowed my shedding. Then I started to take the supplements, and it basically stopped my shedding. But after like 2 months or something, I started to shed again. But I shed it like really, really, really hard, a lot of hairs.
Noticeable that your hairline was receding a lot in those pictures.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah.
And here is your crown as well.
Yeah, and the crown and all that, all the.
No. Okay, I will show your results, how it looks like now, that you sent me pictures 2 days ago. And
Yeah.
how do you feel about those pictures? How do you feel about the results?
Yes. So basically, it's like a whole new set of hair, you know, like, and the funny part is that it's still growing. It's not done yet, and the hair density is crazy. The I don't have problems with scalp itchiness, none of that. Density is
Mm.
good, length is good, strength of the hair is good. Like my hair before I joined the program, like was really really thin and fragile. Now is really strong, and
Right.
it's progressing. It's filling up the temples. In the picture that you showed like a couple of minutes ago, I did not have that. My hairline was back a couple of centimeters. I did not have that feeling, and
Right.
now is really good. And still need to be like another 1 year on minoxidil daily to reach full potential. So it's really good. It's really good.
Right. And when you join my program, when did you first notice the results, like first results, basically? How long
Yes.
time did it?
Basically, I started the program. I noticed that my hair shedding was stopping, and then after I added the minoxidil, I saw results like in 1 month or two. I saw like small dark hairs and vellus hairs, which are the blonde ones. That's how it went for me. Yeah. So immediate results. I did not have problems with results. Shedding stopped. Then it started the regrowth, like exactly like you said.
Right, right. No,
Yeah.
no, but I can still see potential, right? Because those hair are still most
Yeah.
likely to grow even more. Those hair you have here in
Yeah.
the temple area. So this is not final results yet,
Hair is much darker like it used to be. I don't have patches of skin showing, temples are filling, like it's everything that you want it to be like. And I don't have any side effects from the treatment, like any side effects. I'm feeling like 100%, like no side effects at all.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Man. Okay, cool. And do other people in your family members notice difference of what has happened to your hair?
Yeah, of course, because like every guy in my family had this huge hair shedding when he was like 21, 22. Basically it was in my situation, and yeah, all the guys noticed, you know, and asked me what I did, and I told them that I was following a treatment, you know. But
Right,
if
right.
like I'm the only guy in the family with a normal hairline. The others all have receding hairlines, or they are bald or something, and that's
Right, right.
where I was going with my hair.
Yes, right,
I,
right.
if I let the problem like another year or two, probably I was like maybe bald like right now or something.
Right,
It
right.
was really bad. Yeah.
I remember you are very stressed out when you first contacted me, and you contacted me several times back in 2019. I remember we had a call in
Yeah.
beginning of 2019, and then you had a new call, and then basically joined the program in
Yeah.
May.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's awesome results, Razon. Congratulations, and it's basically it looks perfect. It doesn't look like you ever had a hair loss at all.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's amazing. It's all thanks to you. Without you, it wouldn't be possible. No. I was reading forums like day and night to find a solution, like you said, and the funny thing is that on the internet there are lots of treatments for hair, and 99% of them don't work, and are just stories. You know, they are not facts. And I was trying like everything that was on the internet, and sometimes I was doing even worse with applying oils or doing certain masks that I was not supposed to do. But when you taught me like to do what to do on a specific, you know, on in a specific situation, like I got on the right track and I had the results. So don't trust all the internet. Yeah,
right, right.
yeah.
Yes, okay, Razvan. How is life now basically with your hair? How do you feel about it?
Amazing, you know, I don't stress about the hair no more. I don't waste time searching on forums because now I know what to do. and it became like a routine. Like I don't even think about the hair treatment. Like I just do it in an instant because I got used to it. Yeah, so it's amazing. Like I know that I will have like my hair as long as I keep the treatment. So it's really good. Yeah. It solves all my problems, all my scalp problems, everything. Yeah. It affects your life in a huge way, like the hair, because it's the main component of your body. Like yeah.
Okay, thanks for the call, Razvan. And what you would like to say to the guys who would like to join my program?
Yes. So for all the guys that want to try the program, so trust Alex. He knows what he's doing. It's the best decision that you will do, like regarding hair in your life. Like he's a professional. That's what I want to say.
Okay, thank you, Razvan. Okay.
Thank you too.